Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm Yamistan. I'm here with my first mouse review, and my first mouse review will be on the Ultralight X. I'll be comparing it to mice with some similar dimensions, like the YSL Cloud and the GPX Superlight. I don't have my Viper V2 Pro. I used to own one, but I'll just give my comments on it because I think if you check Kilo shapes, which I'll pull up right here, right now, can see that it's also very similar to Ultralight. Okay, so let's get into the review. Okay, so first let's start with the coating of the mice. So this has coating. Okay, this doesn't feel like just the carbon fiber, so there's a bit of coating. It's a bit, it's grippy enough. Like I have sweaty hands. Like sweat a lot when I game, even though I have like a fan like directly blowing air to my hands and my face. So like I still sweat. So this doesn't feel like it's slipping out or anything like that despite the coating with the coating, but it's not the best. Like the Wisal Cloud has really good coating. Like I would say it's very similar to what I used to have with the XM2WE from NGPF. Very similar coat style of coating. EPX coating, I really like. It's dry, but it's grippy. Like it's not matte or anything, but it's very grippy. Good for sweaty hands. Better than the Ultralight X. But this is fine. Like even if you have sweaty hands, that you wouldn't be disappointed with the coating. Let's talk about weight. Okay, so the weight is like, so this is actually a range from lightest to heaviest. So this is like 39 grams. This is 55, and this is 63 if I'm not mistaken. So um, 39 grams for a claw grip mice like this, it's insane. Like when I first got it, like when I first used it, I was like, oh, it's like that the meme that BT Mini got posted, like the video of using the Tenza mice. Like it feels like there's nothing there because it's so light and it's so easy to activate and actuate everything. Like it's amazing. Like it's insane. But and you can definitely feel the difference between the 55-gram mouse and the 63-gram mouse if you go to the 63 to the 39-gram. Like it's so night and day. It's so amazing, like how far weight reduction for gaming mice has come. And obviously, Final Mouse has been pushing that, so props to them for that. Like this is a really good product. This is a really good weight for the mouse, especially for the shape. And next, let's talk shape. Okay, let's just talk shape because I already said shape. So this is very similar to the GPX, like in terms of shape. Like I don't know if you guys can see it clearly in the webcam, but I'll just shoot some B-roll with my phone to so that you guys clearly see the shape, but you can also see it on either ships. So like, excuse me, sorry about that. So yeah, it's a bit smaller. Like the hump height isn't as big as the super light. Also, the way the hump curves is different from the super light. So and also it's a bit narrower. And also, what I like about this is like the sides. It flares, like it flares in and out and flares in and out like that. So like it gives a more lock-in feel for your fingers, especially for my thumb. Like the groove is perfect. For the left hand side, for the right hand groove, it's perfect also because like my ring and my pinky finger can curl up for the claw grip. And when I claw grip the mouse, like I actually knuckle claw because like contact points are here, here, and the meaty part of my thumb, like here. So those are the contact points when I claw grip. It's fine. Like I still feel locked in, but and it's easier for micro adjusting because like there's more space for me to move, like more maneuverability. But in terms of feeling stable while like holding an angle or something like that, or doing um fast swipes, like I feel like this shape, the Wisel shape, is perfect for me because like when I claw grip this, like I'm doing a knuckle claw, but also like it feels out the palm part here, so like it's more secure. Like the GPX is like known to be the safest shape in the planet, so like it's fine. Like it's similar to the Wisel a bit, but it just doesn't feel out the it doesn't fill up my palm the same way as like the Wisel does. So in terms of shape, like in terms of claw grip shape, like this is still king. Like for me, in my for my hand size, I have 19.5 by 10 cm hands, and For claw grip, this is like basically the perfect shape for me. But I actually gravitate towards the ultralight recently because of the weight. The GPX is like always here on my desk because like I sold my first one because I thought I'd never use the ultralight, then that's super light again, and then like I ate my words, and then I started using it again, and then now I just don't want to sell it again. I even modded this mouse. This has transparent blue sharp pink dots and ETC gold encoder, or because it's better. So yeah. So anyway, sorry for the rambling. And then let's next talk build quality because this is like the main concern with final mass product, okay? Especially for the ultralight tech. So the Tiger, since it's not first batch got fixed, not second batch also. There's a third batch. Alright, like but this the I live in the Philippines, so this is being sold locally. So batch buys isn't my problem. So build quality. So there's no flexing. I'm trying as hard as I can, like at the middle, trying as hard as I can to pinch to claw to death grip, and it does not creak, does not do anything. Even at the bottom, you can see I'm trying my best. Not no creaking. On the top, like here on the edge, like here and here, yeah, there's a bit of creaking. Like I mean, side flexing, not creaking. I can feel it flex a bit, but it's fine. Like when I claw grip, like it doesn't bother me. Like I get it. It's a $190 mouse or 10,500 mouse. Like that's the price. So like, yeah, I would expect. Do I want it to be built like a tank or like feel like it was built like a tank? Yes, I would. But also like, who would death grip a mouse like this the entire time they're playing? I don't know anyone who do that. Shell wise, shell integrity, like not much play on the clicks, on the main clicks, not much wobble on the side buttons. Perfect, basically perfect. Like build quality is really good on this copy. Like I don't really have much complaint. Like even on the top, like it doesn't flex or anything like that. So I'm fine with it. Okay. So yeah, I mean compared to these two, these two were built like that. Not bad. Like especially from what I saw from a lot of batch one users, like this is really good. Okay, so next sensor, like just another 3395. Like I don't know why 3395s, but on the webcam you can like see the laser, but when you look at it directly, like you can't see it. So like I don't know, but no problems. No tracking issues, no skipping, no nothing like that. Like even when I think this set like to 2 minutes, like then it'll turn off with inactivity. Like I've never had like that problem in Valorant. Like because like FPS are usually slower paced, so sometimes mice might die. Like I think the Pulsar mice I think had that problem, but long ago. I mean, but this doesn't have that problem. No problem there. Okay. Also, 1K to 4K polling rate, no problem. Okay, clicks, main clicks. This is using Omron 20 amps. I'm not sure if these are the Japanese Omrons or the Chinese Omrons, but they feel nice. They felt better than what was on my stock GPX. Like they feel nice, crisp, and spammable. Not loud. I mean, not as loud as this one before. Very modded it. So this is good. Like very spammable. Not bad. Um, I'm not sure if this will develop switch grinding because I think Borgi said like he had switch grinding after a while on his batch two copies because of maybe because of the shell the mm, the composition of the shell, like this using carbon composite, so it might develop. I'm not sure. Hopefully not, because this is like $190 mouse, so hopefully it won't develop that. I'll just give an update regarding this, but I'm actually planning to have my clicks modded to transparent blue shell pink dots because that's what they're gonna be using in the ULX Pro series. And like I just prefer the blue shell pink dots. So I'll give you guys a sound check for the. I'm not sure what side button clicks they're using. Like I don't know what brand, but they feel good. Nice, crisp, and spammable. So I'll give you guys a sound test for the clicks. Okay, so these are the Final Mass Ultra like X Tiger Omron clicks. Okay, next is the scroll wheel, and this is the worst part of this mouse. Like this is unacceptable implementation of a scroll wheel for $190 mouse. Okay, I don't know what encoder they're using, but it sucks so bad. Like steps are defined, okay, they're well defined. Don't get me wrong, but they're so light to actuate. I don't like it, and whenever you go fast, like you can actually feel the scroll reverberate throughout the shell. Like I don't know why. Like it just feels so cheap. Like compared to something like the Wisel Cloud. Like I think this uses TTC Go V2s and this feels so much better. Like well defined steps, heavier compared to the ultralight Tiger, but like not super heavy that it's unscrollable and that this quiet bro. Like goddamn, like this feels so good and doesn't reverberate throughout the shell. Same with the my GP modded GPX. Like it's the same feeling because it uses the same encoder. Like scroll clicks are okay. Like I don't really spam them that much because I just use it to ping on Valorant. But like, like I just can't, this is unacceptable for me in my opinion to use this kind of garbage scroll wheel on a $190 mouse. Like I'm actually gonna have this modded for with TTC Gold V2s in conjunction with my clicks to have transparent blue shopping dots so that I have a better experience. Like in terms of the scroll wheel, like the clicks are fine, right? But this scroll wheel is giving me nightmares using. Okay, so I really hate that part about this mouse. Next is software. Like so, props to Final Mouse. Like they really innovated here, like because they're the first mouse manufacturer to offer web-based software for their customers. Like it's such a game changer. Like I'll pull up Xpanel right now. I'll pull up Xpanel now. So as you can see, you can change polling rate. You can see the battery life, the motion sync on off. Then you can change the DPI, polling rate, LOD, motion sync, dongle LED, what the dongle will show, and then firmware update. Yeah, it's really easy. Next, as compared to installing something like I had to install software for my YSL and G Hub. Like I don't have it running in the background because I refuse to let any mouse software run in the background. So yeah. Now battery life. So this lasts like I've had this for 2 weeks and I've only had to charge it full once. Right. I did like after 2 weeks of heavy use of like 4 to 6 hours of gaming, I had to charge this. It was like around like 30% after 2 weeks, and then I just charged it just for peace of mind. So that's why you guys saw on the expand it's like at 90%. As compared, like I think this has similar battery life. This doesn't die because I have a dongle because I use the power play thing. Like I don't have not the power play Mac, but I have a like a mouse dock that connects here, so like this never dies. So I don't really know how long this lasts, but probably as just as long. So 2 weeks gaming, no problem. Especially for 39 gram mouse, that's amazing. So unboxing accessories you get for with the mouse, like you get grips. I don't like using grips because like they get dirty. They attract dead skin cells. They're hard to clean, so I just don't like. So I just got used to the holes. Like it did take me some time to get used to having holes here, especially for claw grip. Get kind of weird sensation on the fingers, but got used to it. Also comes with a puck. See the charging the puck, and then a very stiff USB-C cable. I understand why they did it because of 1000 hertz polling rate, especially for wireless connectivity, and you need the cables for that. But I personally prefer the power cord rated cable, so it is what it is. Now next, sorry, I didn't talk about, but the skates are amazing. Like stock skates are really nice, fast, even on control pads like on the ES1 or Ultra ES1 or even this Endgame Gear. I forgot the name of this, but it's the control pad. So good. Okay, and next, is the price and the value for money. So this is $190, and this is a hard sell, like 10,500 pesos for a mouse. Like, do you really need to spend that much on a gaming mouse? Probably not. So value for money isn't that high, but it is also a 39-gram mouse, and like there are only two of them right now. It's the Ninjutsu Sora V2 and this one. So I have no plans on getting the Sora V2 because I've already tried that shape, the Sora 4K, and it did not fit well for me. Like it fit well for the beginning, but because of the size, like kind of gave me cramps when claw gripping for a long prolonged periods because it make me go aggro claw. So conclusion time. So who is this mouse for? Is this for the budding pro? Like if you want to go pro, do you need this mouse? My answer is no. Like if you want to go pro on Valorant, CS, or whatever FPS game you're playing, like I would actually suggest getting something like a Logitech G Pro Superlight or even the new Viper V3 Pro or even the new Superlight, whatever, or something like from Pulsar or from Lamzu, like because they're reputable brands that have great warranty. Like I personally, like I know a lot of people also don't like the Pulsar build quality, like the Final Mouse one, but I've tried RMAing from Pulsar from our local retailer from Rotobox, from where this were also got bought the mouse from Rotobox. So shout out to them. But it was so seamless. Like my X2H, my previous X2H had a lot of problems and we were able to RMA it properly. So props to them. Okay, love them. Yeah, so that RMA process is better for this, like, because this comes from the US, like this isn't mass produced. This is still batch by batch drops. So like if you have a problem with your copy, I don't know how long you have to wait for it to get fixed. Okay. Like I remember the issue with the battery, like, hair, whatever dust keeps sticking to this part, and now they covered it. And also you can also find something from AliExpress that will cover this also. But yeah, so I remember a lot of people had that issue. Like they had issues with batch one copies, and then now batch three. That's when everything got ironed out. So like, I don't know. Like, is that do you need to? You don't want to deal with that if you're gonna turn pro because you haven't earned money yet. So if you're gonna invest in a mouse that will last a long time, so I just go with the bigger brands. Okay. So if it's not for the budding pro, this also isn't for the casuals because if you're a casual gamer, like you only play rank with friends, like you're not gonna get out of iron. You're not gonna help your teammates get out of iron. With this mouse, like you're not gonna do it. Like even if you're a rank grinder, you're not a casual gamer, like you're a sweaty rank grinder. This will not help you get out of your current rank. Okay. So who is this mouse for? This mouse is for like the enthusiast. I think. I think that's the best way I can describe this. It's for mouse enthusiasts, to be honest. Like and also for the I guess the hypebeast community, but I'm not part of that. Like the only reason why I got this mouse was because I wanted to try a 39-gram mouse in this shape because I've never tried this shape before. The closest I got was like the Thermoshark M3S and the M3 4K edition, and then that thing sucked because coating was bad, the build quality felt cheap, everything felt cheap about the mouse, so I just sold it immediately. And this shape, like this is the first time I tried this shape, and this shape really fits well for me. 39 grams, like as an enthusiast, I really appreciate the way Final Mouse has been innovating in the mouse industry. So yeah, so this mouse is for like the enthusiasts, like this isn't for like the casuals. This isn't for like people who want to go pro. Like I mean, pros can use this. Like Boostio used this, and his mouse didn't charge for some reason. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, so this is for the enthusiast. And like if as an enthusiast who spent like 10.5 pesos or $190, I was not disappointed. Like I wasn't blown away, but I also wasn't disappointed. Like I did not feel like this was a scam. And if you compare it to something like the Super Light 2, because like at least in my country, the Super Light 2, the Viper V2 Pro, V3 Pro, sorry, the Viper V3 Pro is very similar to this mouse. Okay, so like in price. So I did not feel disappointed using this, especially for the 39-gram mouse, 39 grams that this comes in. Okay, so yeah, so I don't. So basically, I don't recommend this to everyone. But if you ever want to pick this up, you will not be disappointed by this mouse. This mouse fits very well. And oh, sorry, I forgot. I also said like I would compare this to the V2 Pro. So like for the V2 Pro, like the sides are lower profile in the V2 Pro, so that's why that shape does not work for claw grip, even though they're very similar shapes and kilo shapes. So that's why this works for claw grip and that doesn't. But anyway, in conclusion, this mouse is for the enthusiast or for anyone who wants a really lightweight mouse. Like you will not be disappointed in spending $190 on this or 10,400 pesos on this, but this would not be my first recommendation for a gaming mouse. Okay, so that's it for my first review. If you guys have any thoughts or suggestions, just leave it in the comments and see you guys in the next review. Peace.